welcome to Activate Online. It is great to see you. It's great for you to be able to join us for this week.
I'm Annie.
And I'm Paul, and it is great that we're able to join you. Now this is instead of Activate Camp. Annie, what's Activate Camp?
Activate Camp is camp for 8 to 11 year olds, years 4 to 6. Usually we're at Hungerton Farm over in North Leicester, but because of the current situation, we're doing camp online this year, which is very exciting.
Absolutely, we didn't want you to miss out on the fun, and that is why we wanted you to be able to join us online. Now, you might be thinking what's going to happen this week, and so we're going to show you now. Watch this video. How good was that? We're going to have an absolute blast. Do join us 10 o'clock every morning. Now, as well as the online stuff, we have also got this brilliant booklet, Activate 2020. Have you got your booklet there?
I do.
Great, okay. So on this booklet, there's loads and loads of stuff. There's a page for every single day. For example, I've got Mondays here, and at the top of Monday's page, it says, you can trust God. So that's what we're going to be learning about today. But there's loads and loads of other stuff in here. Farm tour fun, I'm wondering what that's going to be about later. Something about home camp fun, who knows what that is.
And some recipes.
Recipes too.
For Audrey's fantastic meals.
Maybe you want to try out one of those recipes at home, that would be great. So have a look at this booklet. If you were booked on to camp this year, then you will have had one of these posted to you. But if you weren't booked on, don't worry. You can still find this booklet online at www.knighton.org.uk. We'll put it at the bottom of the screen so you can see what that is. So do check that out. Now, online, what are we going to be doing?
We've got so much to explore. We've got mystery guests every day, very exciting. We've got some camper versus leader activities.
Great, my favourite. It's going to be great. We've got loads and loads of stuff going on. In fact, why don't we kick off with one of the camper versus leaders straight away?
Let's go.
Let's go. Welcome to the first camper versus leader challenge of the week. We're going to have loads of them. In fact, we're going to have one every single day. And today we have got Pete against Ethan. I wonder who's going to win. Well, we've got 3 challenges for you. Challenge number 1, dropping water bombs off the Merlot. But it's not going to be down here. It's going to be up there.
You just tip it forward 6 inch. Oh, 50. Go on then, you're up. Oh,
10. That's sad.
unlucky. Oh, that one's burst. Oh, it's way off.
Was that nothing?
Yeah, the ball came out and it fired forwards.
Bad workman.
Oh, 10, well done.
I'm not even. This is the ball that went flying out, Daddy.
Okay.
Only takes one to take over me though. Another 50. Go on, you got this. 50. One more each. I've totally lost track now.
Miss.
50.
Oh no, come on, I need 100.
100 takes it, Ethan, come on.
Try that one. There's a little one there.
Hello, little empty one.
Go on, this is your chance. 50! Woo! Yeah!
Enjoy the to me. For challenges 2 and 3, both Pete and Ethan are going to need an egg. So we're going to send them in there to see what egg they choose.
God, that looks like a strong chicken. I want that one's egg.
No.
How are you going to know which is that one's egg?
Oh no.
I want
Oh,
that
no.
chicken. I want the big chicken.
That's right. Yeah, that's good. I want that one. I want that one. That's a winning egg right there.
No.
Winning for the leaders.
No,
Here we go.
This is my egg.
Challenge number 2, I'm going to take their egg and I'm going to hide it somewhere in the pool. First one to find their egg is the winner. Ethan is up first. 3, 2, 1, go! He's got excellent technique there. Oh, he's got it! Ethan, that was a fine performance. Well done. You must be pretty pleased with that.
Uh-huh. I literally just dived in and I just saw it straight away.
Very good, well done. That was a great first performance by Ethan, but I don't want to leave any chances of Pete winning, so I'm going to take his egg. It's not going in the pool. I'm putting it inside here. And I'm hiding it there. I wonder how long he'll keep looking for. Go. So, Ethan had a great go. It's time for Pete to see how he gets on. Go, Pete, go, 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 go!
That's it! You got it. You got my egg. Can't find it, Paul.
So I'm going to give you a clue.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it.
Yes!
Well done. I think, mate, though, second place, sorry.
I think so.
Challenge number 3, the final one. It's locked up at 1-1. Who's going to be the winner? Well, this one is an egg and spoon race with a difference. They're doing it in the swimming pool. So it's 1-1. Pete took the water bomb challenge. Ethan took the finding the egg. It's all to play for. Egg and spoon race. First one to the end is the winner. 3, 2, 1, go! Keep going, Ethan. Come on, don't let him take you. Don't let him take you. Come on, Ethan. Fight back.
Yes!
Champion! Oh, hard luck, Ethan. Great effort. Great effort. How you feel? How do you feel? Sad. Are you devastated, gutted? Yeah. How are you feeling over here?
Victorious! We've done it for the leaders. Get
Done
in.
it for the leaders.
Woohoo!
That was very close, wasn't it? But Pete just about got it.
Pete just taking it for the leaders there. We've got more camper versus leader action this week. I was wondering, should we pick teams? What team do you want to be?
Team camper.
Oh, she's got
Go
team
for Team
camper.
camper. Go
Even
for
though they
your-
didn't take the first one, are you sure?
I have faith in my campers.
Okay, well, Annie's gone with the campers, which means I get the leader. So I'm 1 up. Thanks, Pete. 1 in the bag. We'll take that. I wonder what camper versus leader activity we have got coming up the rest of the week. There's loads of them, so you better tune in and watch them. Now, we are next going to go over to everyone's favourite farm in Hungerton and watch what's going on with some farm fun there. What do you reckon it's going to be?
I don't know, but I'm sure it's going to be fantastic.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
Okay, so this looks like just a normal garden shed, but inside here, this equipment saves me thousands of pounds every year. And what it does, it sucks water out from a river, the other side of the road, and a long, long way down, and then that purifies it all for all the cows to drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the main thing we produce on the farm is milk, and this is the tank where the milk is stored every day. And it holds about 4,000 litres, and we're selling about 2,000 litres a day at the moment. Quality Stilton cheese, which is quite a smelly cheese.
Ready.
So this is where we milk the cows. The cows come in from behind you, and they come and stand and put their heads in these troughs over here. And up there, the green bins where the food is, and that comes down automatically. Everything's worked from a computer, which has got a bracelet on their ankles, which works out how much food to do. So they come in, they start eating, and we clean them, and then we simply put the machine on when it's running, and all that does is sucks and squeezes, takes all the milk out, and puts it in the big tank that you saw earlier on. When they're finished milking, this comes off automatically, and then it's washed, ready for the next cow.
We've got 7 chickens and we get about 5 eggs from them each day. We feed them with some wheat or barley from the farm. Just throw some in.
Should we sit down?
Right, so this is a very important piece of equipment on the farm. You attach the ropes on here, and what we use this for is to pull a baby calf out of a cow. So you put your arms inside the cow and put the ropes on its feet, and then you hook these ropes on here. This is on the cow's bottom, and then you simply just winch the baby calf out like that. Most of them give birth naturally, but occasionally we have to help like this way. And usually they're okay, they don't die. It's very important to disinfect your hands after you've been dealing with the cows.
This is a very photogenic cow. Looking at the camera. She's looking at the camera.
So this is the poo pusher. It's forced down there into a big store right down in the field. And that's the worst job on the farm when that blocks up. A baby calf, around about 100 calves in a year, and this one is only about a day old. So these are a slightly bigger calves. We've got quite a few different breeds, but they are mainly for milking. They all have to have 2 years and they all have a passport. And we feed them on special pellets twice a day to improve them growth.
Great.
The problem with the farm is that sometimes you lose things. It's so big and you can't find them again. I've lost something around here.
So this is the grain store where we bring in the grain in the summer to dry it. This is last year's crop. This is barley, and it comes into the store, and then we use it to feed the cows. It goes up the organ back, along the elevator, and through that machine there, which crushes it. So okay, in here we've got the bull, and he's got a cow with him at the moment just to keep him company. He's about 4 years old, and he's called Stilton. Okay, so we've got just 3 pigs, which we use for our own form.
4 today.
That is a happy looking pig.
Majestic. That's good.
In the winter, this shed is full of cows, but in the summer we get all the bales and the rope swing, and normally have camp. Really sorry that I haven't been able to come this year, but we all look forward to you being able to come to the farm and enjoy this farm next year.
Thanks, Farmer Tim. For those of you who don't know Farmer Tim, absolute legend, hero of Hungerton Camp, and we love the farm, don't we?
Hang on. It looks like like there were leaders hiding in the farm tour.
Really?
Yeah, it says so in the booklet.
Hang on, what does it say?
How many leaders were hiding in Tim's farm tour? Can you name any of them? Watch again tomorrow for the big reveal.
Oh, you guys, if you didn't notice that already, you better go back later and watch through the footage, see if you can see any leaders hiding. But hang on, there's more. It says get involved with Hunt the Camper. Here's what we want you guys to do. We want you to set up a scene where you are hiding, get a grown-up to take a photo and send it in to us so that we can see if we can find you. And you never know, you might find yourself on Activate Online. Have a look here. Where do they need to send stuff, Annie?
Well, you can either send it to knightonfamilyhub@gmail.com or you can WhatsApp to 07795145998. Just check your booklet.
Yeah, check your booklet on the front page and tell you exactly where you've got to send stuff. Hunt the Camper. We can't wait to look to see if we can find you in your snaps.
Every day on Activate Online, we are going to have a surprise mystery guest, and this is probably going to be a leader who you know and love. Paul, take it away.
Right, shall we go and find out who our first mystery guest is today? Come with me and we will go and see. Right, shall we find out who today's mystery guest is? Let's have a look, shall we? Hey, it's Katie. Come on in, Katie. Come and take a seat at our exclusive mystery guest interview. It's time for another interview with our mystery guest. Great, thanks for joining us, Katie. I want to know from you, what is your favourite thing about camp?
Okay, my favourite thing about camp is probably the bonfire. I love the bonfire.
Love the bonfire. We always end the week with a bonfire. If you check out your booklets, you'll actually see a little thing about that on the last page. But we're not on the last page today, are we? So, I want to know, what is it about the bonfire that you love?
I love when we all sit on the logs and we do worship and we have hot chocolate. Audrey's hot chocolate is amazing.
Hot chocolate is amazing. I reckon this week you're going to hear a lot about the food and drink that we have on camp. But yeah, absolutely praising God, singing praises to God by the bonfire when we can do that together. That is special because we know how special God is. Great. Thanks for joining us as our mystery guest. Now, all our mystery guests this week have a challenge. You up for a challenge?
Okay, yeah.
Great, okay. Here's your challenge. I need you to put on that blindfold because we're going to bring in 10 things from camp that I've brought in, and I want you to pick them out one at a time and see if you can work out what they are, okay?
Okay.
And of course, they're in an IKEA bag. We love our IKEA bags.
We do.
They're in our IKEA bags. So pop on your blindfold and we'll bring them in. Okay, here comes the bag. You've got 1 minute and go. Down, 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 down.
Okay, this is a basketball.
Very good.
This is a hammer.
Nice.
This is one of those tent peg things that's made of wood.
Very good.
This is a beach volleyball.
Very good. Oh, she's doing very well.
This is a craft.
Yes.
This is a cone.
Oh!
This is hockey on table. Pew thing. I know what it is. This is a water gun.
Yes.
And what is this? This is one of those slingshot things.
Yes. One more to go.
And these are a pair of sunglasses.
Hang on, there's one more. Sorry, one more.
This is a spider.
Yay! Great effort.
Cool.
Welcome back, Paul.
Cheers, Ali. That was great, wasn't it? Do you think we should have mystery guests another day?
Oh, every day.
I think every day we're going to have a mystery guest and a crazy game that they're going to play for us. Right, do you know what's coming up next?
I think it's the song, which is
yes.
great. And let's just think a bit about why we do songs on camp.
Yeah, why do we do songs? I guess we want to sing to God, don't we? We want to sing, we want to tell him how great we think he is, and we want to learn more about him. Do you know what the song is today?
I think it's Our God is a Great Big God, which is one of my favourites, has some fantastic
Absolute
actions.
classic. Do join in at home. Who are we handing over to?
Pete Bryan.
Go on,
a
Brian.
legend.
Hi children, we're going to sing a song now, so feel free to join in with the actions.
That was great. Thanks, Brian, for helping that. I hope you joined in with that at home. We're going to have a different song every single day, so do check out Activate Online and our songs. Right, now we're going to go on to story time.
This is a great time. It helps us think a bit more about God. Who are we handing over to for the story today?
Well, today we have got Rach, and she is going to tell us our first story of an epic journey that someone went on. You see, every day we're going to see a different journey that someone went on in the Bible, and we're going to learn more about God and how much He loves you and me. So we're going to hand over to Rach now, and she's going to take us through our first story time.
Hi everyone! Now, in a minute I'm going to tell us a story from the Bible, but first, I wonder if ever any of you have said anything like this before.
No, you don't do it like that, you do it like this.
No, I want to do it my way!
I've got a much better idea.
Your plan sounds stupid, I'm not doing that.
So I wonder if you've ever said anything like that before. Well, if we always think that we're right and we always want things our own way, that's called being proud, and we can all be a bit like that sometimes, can't we? Maybe you've had someone say things like that to you. It's not very nice, is it really? Well, there's a story in the Bible that I really love, and it's about a chap called Naaman. Now, God sent him on a long journey, and Naaman didn't really want to go. And when he got there, he didn't really want to listen to God's plan. Naaman thought his ideas were better than God's ideas. Let's see what happened. Naaman was a guy who had things pretty sorted. He was an army commander. People looked up to him. He was very, very rich. He had a big house. Oh, and of course, he was super good looking. But he hadn't always done good things to get to this position. His army had raided a city nearby where all the worshippers of God lived, and he'd captured some of their people and made them his slaves. One of these slaves, who worked in his house, was a young girl. We don't even know her name, but she knew the real God, and she still believed in him, she still prayed to him, and she still trusted him. Now, I've told you how great Naaman was, but like most people who look like they've got everything sorted, Naaman had a little problem, except it wasn't actually that little. It was quite a big problem, and it was getting worse and worse. Now these days, we know all about illnesses with no cure, don't we? Naaman had an illness with no cure at all.
Ugh. Leprosy. Look at it. It's absolutely hideous. If it gets any worse than this, I'll probably end up dying.
But remember, the servant girl knew God. She trusted him, and she also knew about a prophet back in her hometown, a man called Elisha, who God used to tell people his ideas and make his plans work out. She trusted God so much. She believed in God so much and what he could do. She just had to say something.
Quickly, go get me a drink. Did you get a fan? It's quite hot. Alright, what is it? You've been asking for ages. Go on, spit out.
I know someone who can cure your leprosy. He's in Samaria. His name is Elisha, and he follows the real God.
In Samaria? That's a whole day's walk. Do you think I can be bothered to walk that far? I mean, I suppose... Where are they then? I mean, I walked a whole day. They could need to be on time.
Oh, Naaman?
Are you Elisha?
No, just a servant.
Just a servant? Do you not know how important I am? I demand more than just a servant.
God said to wash in the River Jordan, that river there, 7 times, and then your leprosy will be gone for good.
That river over there, you must be having a laugh. I can smell it from here. I'm pretty sure I just saw a dog do a whittle in there. There's no way I'm ever going that river. I have cleaner rivers at home. Even my toilet is more sanitary than that.
Naaman was proud. He thought God's ideas were rubbish because they weren't the same as his ideas. Naaman thought he must be right, not God. Naaman knew his leprosy was a problem, but what he didn't realise was his real problem was in his heart. He was proud. He thought he knew best. He didn't think it was worth trusting God. But then...
Well, I'm here now.
Well, that looked fun, but did it work?
Well, Elisha was right. If I washed in the river, then my leprosy would be cured. Can't believe it, like there must be only one true God. I'm going home now, but when I do, I'm not going to stop believing because God's way is the right way.
Well, I hope you enjoyed watching that as much as we enjoyed making it. It's a great story, isn't it? Proud Naaman found out that God, the God of Elisha, the God of the Bible, he really can be trusted. Naaman's skin was healed, but more importantly, God made Naaman's heart clean too. God forgave Naaman of all his pride and helped him to be humble. Now I think if Naaman was around today, at the start of the story, he would have been like those clips I showed at the beginning. He would have been the person saying, my way's the best way. But after he came to believe in God, then he stopped being so proud. So maybe then he would have said things a little bit more like this.
Wow, I've never done anything like that before. Can we do it together?
Let's put our ideas together and see what we get.
Oh, your way sounds different. I'll give it a go.
I never thought to do it that way. I'll try it.
It's not always easy being humble like that, is it? But I think that knowing Jesus helps us because, well, Jesus, he always put other people before himself, didn't he? And if, like Naaman, our hearts need a good old clean, well, Jesus can do that. And we don't have to take a bath in a stinky old river, which I am really glad about. Okay, back to you in the studio.
That was great, thanks Rach.
Incredible. So in your booklets on every day we have some thoughts about God that you can kind of go over with a grown-up at home. We've got some questions, like today we're about trusting God. Think of someone that you know you can trust. Why do you trust them? We've got some more questions for you to go over at home. And on the left we've got some trust exercises, which is a bit
I
more
love
fun.
trust exercises.
Trust exercises are fantastic.
Oh yeah.
But they're all designed to help you think about God and help you think about trust and journeys.
Absolutely. So we've been thinking about this journey that Naaman went on, how he learned he could trust God. Why don't you try some of those things and you can learn that you can trust God too. Brilliant. Now as well as song time and as well as story time, every day we're going to have a thought for the day. Something to get us thinking a bit more about God. And we're going to hand over now to Becky, who's going to do our first thought for the day.
Hello campers. Each day we're going to have a thought from the day from this book, Thoughts to Make Your Heart Sing. The first one is called 3 Small Words. And God says in his word, treasure these words of mine in your heart and in your soul. What words does God want you to treasure in the deepest part of you? Be good, do it better, try harder. Are those the words God wrote in the Bible for us to rescue and free us? No, those words only show us what we can't do. The words God wants us to remember are just 3 small ones. I love you. They are the words that stop the terrible lie that Satan whispered to Eve in the garden. God doesn't love you. They are the words that heal the poison in our hearts that stop us from trusting God. They are the words that Jesus came to tell us with his whole life. They are the words he died to prove. What words will you treasure today?
Thanks very much, Becky, for that. Now, it may have looked like in today's story everything went seamlessly, but although our fantastic actor Ollie Abraham was a brilliant Naaman, we do have some bloopers to show you.
Oh yes, I love bloopers.
Blooper roll.
Let's go.
I guess it
What is that? Have you wet yourself? Good shot, Lucy. You broke a rib. Okay, you doing alright, Ollie? You can do it, you can do it. Come on. Okay, remind you. Shush. Ollie, you might need to go and get them. Yeah, you need to. Okay. Naaman had become humble. That means he stopped thinking his way was always best and started listening to others. He listened to God. And that was a really good move for me. What did you tread on? A big rock, oh dear. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Did you enjoy that?
A little bit, I'm not going to lie, just a little bit.
Oh, that was great. I'm sure we're going to have some more bloopers coming your way through the week. Now, normally at this point, we would be wanting to show off the stuff that you guys have sent in. So on the next few days, we're going to do that. There's loads of different things that you can do. We said earlier on about sending us your hunt, the camper ideas. There's another idea on here too. Home camp basketball. What's that about?
Looks great. So, basically, it's giving you a chance to experience basketball like it is at camp, but at home. We've got some challenges, and all you need is a pair of rolled up socks and a basket or a bin apparently, so anyone can do it.
Anyone can do it at home. Get a snap, take a video, send it our way. There's also a crazy craft on here that you could try, or you might want to even try the cooking stuff. There's loads of stuff. You don't have to do it all, but why don't you give one of those or a few of those a go and send in your pictures and your videos. We would love to see them. Just a reminder again, you can find out where to send stuff at the start of the booklet. I've had a blast today.
Incredible.
I've had a really, really good time. I hope you have too. Make sure you come back tomorrow at 10 o'clock on this channel, and we will see you again then. Roll the outro.